Hi friends, this is Angela Rizzi, your go-to source here in beautiful Naples, Florida for buying, selling, investing in real estate, and everything that you want to know in the ins and outs of the real estate market. If you find this content valuable, please share it or subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and let's dive in. Today's video, I'm talking to newly licensed agents to share with you the top 5 things that you should do upon getting your real estate license. First thing you're going to want to do as a new realtor is choose the right brokerage. So this is important because you won't be able to practice as a realtor until you hang your license with a brokerage. So it's very important for you to do your research, interview multiple brokerages, and that could be from large franchise brokerages to smaller boutique firms. So it's important you check them out, see, what's going to be important to you. What are their splits? What are their fees? Are they going to have mentoring? Are they going to have teams that you can work on? Focus should be on how they can build you and train you, not just recruiting efforts. So those are important things to consider when you're trying to choose the right brokerage. Number 2, you're going to want to set up your business. So being a licensed real estate agent is not just being a salesperson, it's actually running a business. So you want to have the right business entity set up, whether it's a legal entity like an LLC or an S Corp. Speak with your accountant, and they'll give you the best advice on how to set that up. But you want to understand it is a business. It's not just working for an employer. So you're going to have expenses. You're going to have marketing. You're going to need to get E&O insurance to protect you if something goes wrong. So there's a lot of things to consider with that. So you want to set yourself up as a business entity. You want to set yourself up just like you would any other business. Lots of different things to take into consideration with that. Make sure you have a marketing budget because you're going to need it to market yourself and to market the properties that you're going to be listing. So it's important that you have that business expertise and set yourself up right from the beginning. Number 3, create marketing presence. Very, very important. In any business, you have to be able to market yourself. People aren't going to be able to work with you if they don't know that you exist. So super important that you set yourself up with a marketing strategy to brand yourself. That would include doing flyers, doing logos, having professional email and phone number and everything. So you want to make sure that you have a bio that's going to explain who you are, what your niche is going to be, any relevant experience that you might have, a nice professional photo, and maybe even a slogan. So those things will kind of set you up in a marketing stance. Again, you're putting yourself out there as a professional. You want to make sure that you're marketing yourself just like you would for a potential client's property. Set up your social media so that you have professional social media that you're going to cater just to your real estate business. Also get some printed business cards, signage, anything that can build your brand up so that you have your own marketing presence out there. You're going to want to be able to present yourself just like you would a property that you're going to market. So you definitely want the professional tools, get yourself on the right foot, and have that marketing foundation of branding yourself. And that brings us to number 4, learn the market inside and out. So in order for you to have some expertise in a particular market, maybe a market that you're going to select to farm and make it your little radius of an area that you're going to focus on, it's important that you really know that market inside and out. That could be anything from studying the makeup of the neighborhood, the price trends, the amenities, the schools. All of those things are very important. It's not just about the house, but it's more importantly about a community that somebody might want to move into. So it's important that you really know that community inside and out so that when, 1, you're either listing a property, you know about the features of that community, or 2, if you're showing buyers, you know what kind of activities they're looking for, you know what communities are best going to fit them. Also know what's on the market, what's active, what's pending, what's sold. You really want to be able to be the expert in that particular market, in that particular community. Possibly pick a market specialty if it's not a geographic area. Maybe pick an area of expertise like working with seniors, transitioning from single family homes to possibly a residential retirement community type environment. So it's important that you really know the communities and you really know about the features of the different areas. And number 5, build your sphere of influence. So this is what's going to feed your database. You're going to need a database. That's what your business really is. In any business, you have to have customers. So that database is going to be your go-to source to get business. So most of the time, people, when they first start out, agents, a lot of times their first transaction or first few transactions may be people in their database, like friends and family and so forth. So it's important that you have that database foundation built. You want to think about some of the relationships that you have, people that know you, like you already, and will entrust you to do a good job on their transaction. You want to be able to reach out to the people in your database, contact them regularly so that they know exactly what you're doing, sending announcements out, saying, hey, I'm in business now for real estate, educate them on the market, give them items of value. So that way they're going to know that you are in that business and that you are somebody that knows what they're doing and taking classes that are pertinent to step up your game in the business and be knowledgeable in the business. So it's super important you build that database, you reach out to people regularly so that they know who you are and that you will be staying in the business and keeping on top of the market so that you can pass the information along to them and keep them informed. So there you have it. Those are the first 5 things to do as a newly licensed real estate agent. As you can imagine, there's a lot more to do as an agent, and just giving you some first 5 things that I think will help you set you on your way and set you up for success.